Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is, I think, episode 85 of my brand new Comics Haul series. We're going to do another one-take one. I'm still figuring out my editing situation, but it went pretty well last week, so I figured I'd just hop on here, show you guys the new books that I picked up this week like we usually do, just without, the editing added in. So we'll see how it goes this week. I appreciate all of you guys who are, still watching the series, even though we're having a little bit of a different format right now, but I thought we'd just get right into it. So I've got 5 different issues this week. One of them is from Image Comics, and the other 4 are from Marvel, and we've got some pretty good releases here, I'm going to be honest. So let's get right into it. The first one that I've got here is probably the biggest Marvel release of the week. This is Judgment Day number 6. So the big Axe Judgment Day event finally coming to a close here. There's also an Omega issue that I think is coming out next month. Maybe I'll show some of the artwork in here because that's usually what I edit in. But hopefully no huge spoilers in the pages here. But yeah, so the progenitor has judged Earth. It's deemed them unworthy, given them the thumbs down, and now it's going to destroy the entire Earth since humanity was deemed unworthy. We'll see whether or not that actually happens in this issue, but big climactic stuff. I have enjoyed this event for the most part. I think it's badly written, to be honest, by Kieran Gillen, but the concepts are really cool, so definitely a recommendation from me. Wait for that trade paperback, Axe Judgment Day, wrapping up this week with number 6. But next up here, and I do want to point out, Marvel is having good cover quality this week. What I mean by that is the cover paper is really nice. I can't really show this on screen. I don't know why I'm even trying here, but Strange Academy Finals is the next issue that I picked up this week, and it has a nice cover. Judgment Day did too, and the next issue I'm going to show also. So Marvel's stepping up their game a little bit. I think we can all appreciate that. But yeah, so Strange Academy Finals, it's finally back. One of my favorite ongoing Marvel series. Before it ended with issue 18 a few months ago. So it has been a little while, and we were left on a really big cliffhanger. It's about these kids who attend Strange Academy, the school for magic-using youngsters that Dr. Strange ran before he died, but there's a bunch of other magic users that run the school. This cover definitely makes it seem like it's picking up in the middle of the storyline, which it does. This actually probably isn't the best jumping on point, but I've looked inside. They give a good recap of what's happened before. So still a recommendation from me, Strange Academy. Let's show a little bit of the artwork before I put this issue away. Humberto Ramos is the artist on here, and Scotty Young writes it. So really, really great team. And I'm looking forward to see what's to come with the finals. Big climactic ending to freshman year of Strange Academy. But next up, another nice Marvel Comics cover quality here. We've got Moon Knight. This is the annual issue number 1. So this is a Halloween-themed issue. Marvel's been putting out a lot of them lately. But we've got Werewolf by Night, Jack Ripper, coming in here. They're profiting off of that Werewolf by Night show, special presentation that they did. I thought that was good. Let me know what you guys thought of that down in the comment section below if you've seen it. I'm really excited for this issue specifically, though, not just because it's an issue of Jed MacKay's Moon Knight run, which has been really great so far, but it's bringing back Marlene, Moon Knight's old love interest, who hasn't been in Moon Knight comics in a really long time. I recently did a read-through of all of the modern Moon Knight stuff. There was 5 or 6 different runs that happened between 2006 all the way to present, and Marlene is a really big character in every single one of them. But they had a daughter in the most recent Moon Knight run before Jed MacKay's, who's right here. Her name is Beatrice. And they're finally bringing this character back in. I was really surprised they haven't yet, but they're bringing it back in the annual. So this is an important issue if you're reading Moon Knight. I'm excited for this one. That's the Moon Knight annual. And then the last issue I picked up from Marvel Comics this week, this is ASM number 12, the ongoing Amazing Spider-Man series. I've heard some pretty mixed reactions to this new story arc so far. I don't know too much about the whole hobgoblin history, which you can see he's definitely involved in this on the cover there. So it's not too appealing to me as a fan, but I do like how we're exploring the whole Ned Leeds, Betty Brant having a kid thing. Maybe Ned Leeds is the hobgoblin, we don't really know. So it's kind of an identity whodunit going on, right? They're trying to figure out who Hobgoblin is. And then at the same time, we've got Peter Parker in his new Goblin glider suit. He's interacting with Norman Osborn. They're at peace with each other. Amazing Spider-Man has been kind of weird lately, but I'm kind of liking the artwork. I think it's well colored, especially. Let's show some of the interior here. So big fights happening between Peter Parker and Hobgoblin. Whoever Hobgoblin may be, we still got to get the identity revealed. Man, Marvel has an ad on every other page. I can't even show 2 pages. So that might have been a little bit of a spoiler there. Sorry, guys. That was the last page of the issue. Didn't mean to do that. But ASM number 12, we'll see where this goes. And the last issue that I wanted to show you guys that I picked up this week, this is Vanish #2 from Image Comics. I did a full review of the first issue. If you do want to check that out, it's in my back catalog of videos. And I think I gave it maybe like, I want to say like a 7 or 8 out of 10, because I did really enjoy the issue. Like, it was a fun read. I just felt like they dumped too much exposition on us, to the point where I didn't really care too much about any of the characters or anything. And when Donny Cates really gets down to like emotional mentalities behind the characters, or like their backstories and flashbacks and stuff, and connections between characters, he's really good at that. He makes you feel for the characters, but he barely ever does that in his like Marvel runs, and now that he's doing Vanish, it's a really big idea. He doesn't do that too much yet, at least here also, but it's got kind of a 90s style, I've heard. Kind of does remind me of like the Spawn Todd McFarlane stuff from the 90s that I've read. But this is Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman, one of the best creative teams in comics. I'm definitely sticking through at least a few more issues to see where this goes. But it's this world where there's like a school of magic users in a special magical realm that only magic users can go to. Might be kind of ringing a bell how I was just talking about Strange Academy, but this reminded me of Harry Potter more than it did that, to be honest. But then we've got this superhero element, and I'm not going to say much more than that, but it's like a combination of genres that's really interesting, at least based on that first issue. We'll see where it goes, though. Pretty sure this is ongoing, but we'll see. That's Vanish #2 from Image Comics. And that's about it for this new comics haul, guys. I appreciate all of you guys who are still sticking around, even though I'm going unedited for the moment. Hopefully it's been going okay, though, and I guess hopefully next week we'll have editing software again. The videos will be a little bit more put together. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.